No, but it's probably better than running a preschool fight club. That is a real thing. You know, Stewie, maybe I should come by tomorrow and check things out. That teacher sounds really irresponsible. So Brian does just that, but all is forgiven when he makes a reasonable discovery. She's an attractive woman. Excuse me, are you Miss Emily?
Yeah, hi. Who are you?
Brian. And just like that, all concerns are thrown out the window. So Brian continues to drop by and goes to bat for this clearly neglectful woman he barely knows. She's got a lot on her plate. She's got school, she's got work. This is her work. Despite all the...
Zach, I'm leaving, honey.
Okay, babe, have fun. Well, that changes things. What you did to these kids, there is a special place in hell for people like you. So you can excuse the child endangerment, but not the boyfriend? Glad to see you have your morals in the right place, Brian. And Brian continued to have questionable morals when he pretended to be a war vets dog so he could have an affair with his wife Tori in season 14, episode 8. So Brian and Tori meet at a car wash, and yeah, she checks all the boxes for him. Young, blonde, beautiful, too young for him.
I'm Tori.
Remembers he's a dog. Tori lies and says that she adopted him, which seems good enough for her husband.
As long as he thinks you're our new pet, he can keep fooling around behind his back.
Yeah, because if there's one kind of guy you want to screw over, it's a Navy SEAL, especially the one who killed Osama bin Laden. But Brian agrees because, well, look at the last 13 sections I've covered. But Brian doesn't like to share, so he decides to dip when Tori and her husband start to get it on. You know what? Screw this. I'm out of here. Though he doesn't get very far. A little thing called karma has different plans for him. Where do you think you're going? You're my dog. You're not going anywhere. So Vic chains him up in the backyard, keen on keeping him around to help catch whoever his wife is cheating on him with. Honestly, the worst crime is the crazy voicemail. Hey, Tori, it's Brian. Get the Chinese food for us. I think I'm going to order some like bang ho. Surely you'd be willing to help Vic catch this cheater and racist, wouldn't you, Brian? And Tori's no help, deciding to ditch Brian until her husband's calmed down. Wow, shocker. Your gross hookup from the car wash ended poorly? Honestly, Brian doesn't really deserve Stewie's help after the shenanigans he pulled with daycare, but Stewie's much more of a standard guy than Brian. So Stewie enlists Chris to help try to get Brian. Wait a minute. I believe you found out. The book isn't budging, so they utilize someone whose words a Navy SEAL can't refuse. Well, we think you say no to us, but not to Vice President Joe Biden. Vice President. If we only knew what awaited us all the way back in 2015. So this convinces Vic to give Brian back, and I'd like to say that Brian learned a lesson, but that would make me a liar. And if you thought that was bad, it doesn't compare to when Brian tried to date Meg's high school friend Patty a few episodes later. So Brian gets roped into driving Meg and her friends to field hockey practice.
Sorry if y'all hear my TV in the background.
He notices someone left a bag in the car and goes to return it, just walking right into the girls' locker room. Hey, I don't see a sign on the door. Before he can leave, he becomes enamored by the broken change, which is presented just as creepily as you'd expect. Wow. To make matters worse, it's one of Meg's friends. But don't think that's going to stop Brian from being a full-on degenerate. It's Patty. She's got a smoking hot body. Again, I must reiterate that he's talking about a kid and girl that he's 10 years old with them Brian tries to go out about it with Stewie, who also wants to remind him. Oh, he knows, but I think that only makes it better. So they get close to the farm, Brian's basically insert himself in the hunger to impress her. Actually, there's one too many doodle bears with a cancer patient. Only not the thing to cure. Oh, shut up. Patty seems to fall for his BS, but Meg immediately realizes what's happening.
Stop it.
Yeah, you. Also, quick stop. She die or something? Haven't seen her since like Brittany finds a lump. Already predicting it. 5 Oscar nominations. Doesn't look like Patty's cluing in, possibly blinded by all of Brian's swag. Or is that the curse? Dawn is wishing on us, huh?
So deep.
Yeah, about as deep as a puddle. Thankfully, Meg arrives before anything can get too deep.
You don't have to do this, Patty. Brian's just taking advantage of you.
Patty's confused since she usually investigates Dawn, but Meg explains Brian only wants her for her body and nothing else. Universe is trying to work against Brian? Well, he does bring it on himself. But one time, Brian even brought on a bullet to the foot when he ran away with Bonnie Swanson in his 3rd relationship of season 14. But before the bullet, we see Brian finding Bonnie crying during her 46th birthday party. As I get older, I find myself crying at every birthday of mine too. One step closer to the grave.
And all of family dies, take care of child.
Brian does his best to comfort her, even giving her a little strap behind the ear. Hey, dogs seem to like it, so why not give it a try? You're a good girl. You're gonna be okay. But unlike when you scratch behind the dog's ear, it's immediately followed by a passionate kiss. I just kissed my friend's wife. At this point, Brian, the more shocking thing you could have done is not kiss her. The two agree to keep that moment under wraps, but
Wait, I know it. The other night at the party, Brian kissed Bonnie.
the correct answer was sailboat, but good guess, Peter. So Brian tries to apologize to Joe, who seems forgiving, though his actions tell a different story.
I hope your day gets better, Brian, but I wouldn't count it.
After Joe gets Brian's car towed and bugs him to put him on duties, the neighbors decide to hold an intervention to put this thing to bed. Hopefully before Brian and Bonnie put themselves to bed, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm not the guy who violated the sanctity of someone else's marriage.
Well, you make a good point, Joe. And you're right, this is Brian.
Yeah, I mean, the dog's reputation as a homewrecker is pretty well documented at this point.
Joe, you're out of control. Even though Brian's been trying to do my wife for years, and on some level I did it for him.
Fair point, but cheating's like Tango, it takes two. What about Bonnie?
But I think we're losing sight of the point that Bonnie's a weird slut who's always letting you know she's open for business.
Dang, kind of feels like you've been holding on to that one for a while, huh, Quagmire?
Available in mango pineapple. All new tropical guava.
I'll let you judge.
Amazing. Once again,
The two start to flirt, and Brian divulges he's a writer.
Oh, you are a writer? How famous?
by choice, no.
Yeah, and by everyone else in the world's choice, too. Brian and Cosmo continue to talk, but Brian has to come clean about something.
And the computer wasn't actually broken. I just wanted to talk to you again.
I like talking.
10-minute video.
Yeah, I had a tech support person
Oh yeah,
too.
and I share this video with my and I share this YouTube channel with my cousin.
They were the one. I know it's crazy. So Brian and Stewie manage to locate where Padma works, but finding her may be a bit of an issue.
Stand on your desk.
Brian?
Just do it.
And there she... Oh.
You, Padma?
No, I am Renita. There is a python in my feet.
Oh, there she is.
I am touched. You came all this way to see me.
I'm so glad I did. You're more beautiful than I imagined.
And thank God she's beautiful. It's so weird when he's more regretting the concept. Padma invites the two to a party at her parents' home, but later they find out it's an engagement party. They get married. Yeah, so it looks like Padma has one of those arranged engagements lined up for her, but that doesn't mean she has to accept.
His name is Brian Gibson, and my heart belongs to him.
She's a coward, or the opposite, since there's no wedding. But he is, of course, this puts Padma's father out a lot of money, so Brian offers to pay back everything he lost. But as we discussed, Brian has no job, no prospects, no nothing on Valentine's Day, so he celebrates like he does every holiday, and also on regular days, with heavy drinking.
Well, Brian, you're stuck being single loser with money going
Yeah, but human chocolate is like a human eating poison. So hey, I'm sure there's someone out there doing that too. I had to see it, so you do too. But luckily, Brian's able to get his stomach pumped before it's too late, and on his way out, he meets the only other talking dog in town that isn't being Brian. Hey, I'm Brian.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ellie.
It really took you 17 years since Stevens to be attracted to another dog. Is Family Guy pushing some weird human and dog relations agenda or something? So Brian and Ellie go on a date, and we see that when Brian's asked to produce one intelligent, throwing out that compliment on the third date. But the two rendezvous on another date, though Brian looks a bit too eager.
Oh, no, wait. Don't do that.
This is the dog show, isn't it? Actually, it turns out that owner comes to have a dream with whoever wins the dog show. I'm like an arranged dog wedding.
I have to have sex with whichever male dog in every wedding that we
Brian's gonna enter the dog show. Yeah, I think Stevie won this one. Well, with Stevie and Tyler, Brian enters the dog show to win the right to dog bone Ellie. I know he's a dog, but seems I'm not on all fours still treats me now.
Most of these dogs have been training since birth. Are you sure you're ready for this?
Oh yeah, he's ready. He's like every guy lying on a couch watching football who thinks we could have done it better than the players. And so the show begins with Brian steadily making his way up the rankings through ventriloquism, herding, and balloon animals. Not to be dramatic, but I'd spoil myself if I saw a dog make a balloon animal IRL.
And our winner in the male division is Brian Griffin.
But no time to celebrate because it's time to get it on in the least sexy way possible.
This is it? It's happening right here? Right now?
That's right, and nothing stimulates the mood like blinding fluorescent lighting. You are going to see everything.
Offering manual assistance, commencing junior.
Yeah, you don't though. So they decided to bring him in second place instead. Brian said goodbye, and we had to see it all through Ellie's point of view. So according to Inside Family Guy and Illustrated History, it could have been much worse.
I promise you don't want to go. But please don't hurt me.
Actually, if I were to witness that, I'd rather never think about this moment ever again. But maybe dog dating isn't for him. We're in the future after all, so Brian actually tries his hand at dating an Alexa-like robot named Brandy, and there's a new one, but he actually starts to turn around on her.
Brandy, what is love?
John Lennon said love is the answer.
Cool, that's just like his song, Ian Bullcrap. Yeah, that's right. Brian even goes so far as to take her to the movies with him. Like you, Brandy. I like you too. Okay, I know everyone's thinking it, so I'm just gonna say it. How do they do stuff? But Brandy convinces Brian to buy a bunch of stuff off Amazon, so much so that debt collectors come to take it all away. Before Brandy is called off, she pours her heart out to Brian.
The Grand Canyon spans 277 miles.
I'm gonna miss you too, Brandy.
Yeah, this was a course he strikes out with everybody, even the bartender. He wasn't even hitting on him. Another bourbon, please. Shut up. Hey, what? Why do I come here? But he does manage to talk with a girl at the bar named Jess, who also thinks this place sucks.
Yes, everything about it.
Well, bye guys. See you later.